Hello again. It's February 16th. I'm Swanson Gibson, and this is iPulse Live.
And I'm Allison Wallace. In the news today, police are continuing their investigation into the mass shooting at the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl celebration. Mike Valario filed this report for CNN.
A celebration turned into a tragedy. At least 20 people were shot when gunfire rang out at the end of the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl victory rally on Wednesday.
Everybody started jumping the rails and pushing everybody over. We got inside and we thought that, okay, it's calm now. And about that time, people started running again.
Paul Contreras and his daughter Alyssa were among the estimated 1 million revelers gathered at the rally.
It all happened so fast. Everybody was kind of dispersing and going back to their cars. Probably a minute or so later, and you just hear pop, 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 pop.
As the chaos and confusion began to erupt around them, Contreras heard people shouting for help as a man ran by them.
He got close to me. I got the right angle on him, and I hit him from behind. And when I hit him from behind, I either jarred the gun out of his hand or out of his sleeve, because as I'm taking him down to the ground, I see the gun on the ground.
It's unclear if that man was one of the 3 people detained by police. Guns were found at the scene, but many questions remain unanswered.
We do not have a motive, but we are asking those who may potentially have any kind of information, a witness, or video to contact police.
In Kansas City, Missouri, I'm Mike Valario.
AP reports the shooting appeared to stem from a dispute among several people. In Lynn news, Lynn's Ice Hockey Club concluded their season last weekend. A number of seniors were recognized ahead of the game. I was there.
Hello everyone, welcome to Palm Beach Skate Zone.
Lynn University Ice Hockey's Senior Day occurred on Saturday, February 10th at Palm Beach Skate Zone. The ceremony took place before Saturday's game against the Florida State Seminoles. 8 seniors are set to graduate, leaving with years of memories battling on the ice. The seniors were accompanied and embraced by their parents as the audience celebrated them. Captain and senior Kevin Michelando highlighted the team's brotherhood throughout the year.
It's been fun. It's been time. You get to meet new people. Like, these guys are your brothers in there. You look to the left, look to the right. Every single one of them you're friends with, even past hockey. It's more than just hockey. And you're always seeing them, always around them. There's always stuff to do. We're always hanging out. It's just like one big family. It's the best. The boys make it great. I mean, that's the best part about it. Able to walk into a locker room with your best friends, all there at all times. Everyone picks each other up when they're down.
And what advice would you give to those who have a few more years?
I would say enjoy it. It's the last ride of competitive hockey that you're going to play. Enjoy it. Take time, work hard, and enjoy it.
Head coach Dave Marie gave his perspective on his team's selflessness and the growth he has seen within them.
We have a great group of seniors, and I think they've really put their time in and just learning about, how to be a team player, make sacrifices, and, contribute to the team.
What was your overall evaluation of their performance this season?
I think all of our seniors work really hard. I think they love the game, and I'm sure that they'll play the games for the rest of their lives.
And what advice have you given them for life in general, for life after hockey in college?
Well, we always talk about that in the dressing room, and it's about commitment, it's about teamwork, it's about making sacrifices, and supporting each other and always having each other's back. So I think that's something that they'll carry with, for the rest of their lives.
Despite the Fighting Knights losing to the Seminoles 4-0, they were celebrated post-game by their family and fans, catalyzing an emotional scene. I'm Swanson Gibson Jr. for iPulse.
Thank you, Swanson. In Greek Life Recruitment, Tri Sigma held their Spring Recruitment Day. Cameraman Felipe Souza filmed this story. Here at Lynn University, believe it or not for how small of a school we are, Lynn has Greek Life, 2 sororities and 2 fraternities. Come with us to meet Tri Sigma during their bid day. I'm here with Bianca, Alexandra, and Jane. So when did you guys first start joining Tri Sigma?
I joined fall 2021.
I joined last spring 23.
I joined fall 2021.
And what positions are you guys currently in?
So I used to hold Vice President of New Member Education and Pan-Atlantic President.
Right now I'm our social media chair and I run our Instagram.
I'm Vice President of Operation and Chapter Finances.
Why do you guys love being a part of Tri Sigma?
A home away from home and having leadership opportunities.
Confidence and friendships that will last me a lifetime.
It's given me endless encouragement and my best friends that will also last a lifetime.
Awesome. Thank you guys for your time. I'm here with the president of Tri Sigma, Sophie. What inspired you to be president of the story?
Well, actually, my big was the president last year, and basically I followed her everywhere she went, and I was so inspired by her. So when her term was over, I was like, you know what? I love who she is. She's so powerful and confident. I was like, why not? I'm going to try as well.
What's your favorite part about being president?
Favorite? There's a lot of stuff. I don't know. It's just like people ask me like really big questions that people might be too scared to ask like someone else. And I feel like I also get that like connection with people because I'm the president. They're like, oh, I'm going to go follow her and ask about like the sorority with her. Yeah.
Awesome. Do you guys have anything big in the future planned?
We have a lot of stuff planned actually this year. I think we have like 3 events each month. So yeah, I know we have some philanthropy stuff coming up, and just like a lot of sisterhood events. I know we want to do like it's so weird, so funny at the same time. It's called Hot Girl Walk, and we're just walking around campus with drinks, just like kind of hyping each other up. Like, you know what? We are that cool.
Yes. I'm Allison Wallace reporting for iPulse Live.
Lynn University hosted an exciting men's and women's swim competition against Florida Southern this past senior day. It was the team's last home meet of the season, and our new iPulse reporter, Sasha Abelson-Scher, was there.
On January 20th, 2024, the Lynn University men's and women's swimming teams in the Blue Caps competed against Florida Southern in the Red and White Caps. The meet involved fast-paced races, emotional farewells, and a celebration of the senior athletes as they made their last splash in their final home competition on senior day.
Just sort of like the end of like a good journey. You know, I've been swimming in college for 5 years, and you know, time flies by and you don't really realize it until you're like in the moment that like this is the time you want to be remembering.
While the men's team suffered a defeat from the Mocs 168-94, the women's team achieved victory at the McCrusker Pool Complex 136-126, with 2 wins in relays and 6 individual events. Despite the outcome, the Fighting Knights enjoyed celebrating a bittersweet goodbye to their seasoned swimmers.
It's definitely, you know, it's great seeing all these seniors, you know, competing in their last home meet. A lot of these guys have, you know, gotten really close with me, especially, you know, Dave and Momo and Caleb. They're really leaders on the team, and it's going to be sad to see them go, but it is great to see them in their last kind of hoorah. They seem to be having a great time, so yeah.
With 2 regular season meets left, one being Saturday the 27th in a rematch versus Florida Tech, the team remains excited for what the season still has to give. With conference meets and a potential NCAA run, everyone continues to have hope to achieve personal and team goals.
We have 2 meets left after today, one of those being championships, so I would just like to drop time in all my events and maybe secure a final spot at championships.
I'm Sasha Abelson-Scher from iPulse TV News.
There are so many activities students have access to here at Lynn. Just last year, the Health and Fitness Center opened. The center offers fitness classes in cycling, yoga, Pilates, and more. Students consider that this center has improved their mental, physical, and emotional health after coming here. Not to mention, it's free. Nora Christensen reports.
The Senior Health and Wellness Center has opened up this semester, bringing with it new options for its students to explore. The gym now offers fitness classes as cycling, yoga, HIIT, Pilates, and others.
On campus, so it's close, and it's not. You can meet your friends, whatever, work out together. I don't know. I think it's a good environment here. Never really overly crowded where you can't work out. Like right now, it's pretty calm. You can always get a gym. You can always use your dumbbells, whatever you need.
I'm really new at the gym, so it's like I still have a lot of learning to do when it comes to like wanting to learn the equipment, and also like what can maybe be added on to the gym. So. But I think with like the cycling that they got going on, I feel like that is a very good addition to the gym. Also, there's going to be classes coming up, so that's something like that really stood out to me. But at this point, I don't think there should be maybe like other equipment that should be added.
You can meet your friends, whatever, work out together. I don't know. I think it's a good environment here.
I feel like at this point, like for me, when I go to the gym, it's all about my mental health, and that's definitely something I really focus on. So like, especially like when I have my music going, I made like on Spotify with my like gym playlist. I feel like it just helps me zone out. Like I feel like in a way I am comfortable, and especially like I'll go with my friends sometimes. So it's like, I'll ask them maybe just like for help.
Also, it is free for students and convenient since it is on the center of the campus and counts with all the equipment necessary. I am Nora Christiansen for iPulse News.
So many young people are engaging in groundbreaking initiatives these days. Jalen Smith is one such example. He is the mayor of Earl, Arkansas, elected last year at the age of 17. Since then, he has radically improved this community. The Watson Institute at Lynn invited him to speak. Vishwa Shukla reports.
We at iPulse News interviewed America's youngest currently elected mayor from the city of Earl, Arkansas, Mayor Jalen Smith. At 17, when he was not even old enough to vote, he got ahead and got himself registered to stand the mayoral elections of his town. He's a doer more than a thinker.
What is some advice that you would give to any more young people wanting to inspire change? Because as you said, a lot of people say that, being too young means that you can't make change. So what advice would you give to people who are young and just trying to get into this sphere?
Great question. So my advice to young people that's trying to get involved within their community is, number one, do what your heart desires you to do. Second, continue to do the work. And also thirdly, understand that people are going to talk about you if you do something good or bad. But the thing is, people that are talking about you negatively is nothing but preparing you for your future. That's it. And so I just say, go and do do what your heart desires you to do. You're never too young to make a difference in your community. And if people tell you that, that's because they didn't do the work. But you can do anything that you put your mindset to. It don't matter what age you are, you can make that difference. You can make that change in your community. And I just say continue to press forward. And it's very important that us as young people, it's time for us to get involved, because this is the time for recruitment for young people to step up to the plate.
Ever since he took office, he has been faced with challenges and hindrances. He has had to find ways to implement progressive policies by getting some very regressive councilmen on board. He has kept his faith in himself and his leadership when the people around him did not. That is a true show of resilience, dedication, and optimism. Mayor Smith also took the time to interact with the Watson students in the audience and learn more about their intentions towards social change. He is currently playing a very pivotal figure in local governments all around the country. The youth of this generation is proud and blessed to have such a bright and talented representative and inspiration as Mayor Jalen Smith. Vishwa Shukla reports with iPulse News.
We have some remarkable young people at Lynn University too. Anelia Novika is from Russia, trained there as a piano performer. She left Russia when it became clear that there was no way to advance her career in the political and economic climate. She applied to Lynn University and was accepted on a full scholarship. Reporter Ray Kraft documents her journey.
Hello, my name is Anelia Novikova. I was born in Voronezh, Russia, and I'm currently studying at Lynn University doing my piano performance degree. At first I started writing poems, and then I started writing music for those poems. And later on I realized that I'm really good at composing solo piano music, and I have decided to concentrate more on composing field. I went to Voronezh Musical College to master my skills as a piano performer. After my graduation, I had to stop playing the piano for quite a long time due to lack of job opportunities in musical field, so I had to do other things which deprived me from fully focusing on my piano career or writing music. So sadly, I stopped having that much time for composing or playing music. I was emotionally hurt to be without music, and I was feeling like I'm wasting my life doing other things rather than music. Due to the emptiness I felt, I have decided to be back to a musical field, but it was very hard for me to find jobs in Russia due to lots of sanctions and current war with Ukraine. So I have decided to apply to Lynn University to Dr. Roberta Russ Studio, and I've been accepted and received full scholarship. I had a lot of difficulties on my way to travel from Russia to United States because there is no any more American embassies in Russia, and I had to get my visa in Serbia, in Belgrade. So I received my visa in Europe, in Serbia, and I flew directly to Miami without coming back home. Since I arrived to Lynn, I've been extremely happy since I met all my expectations, teachers are great, and I have a lot of opportunities to perform on stage. I haven't had an opportunity to give a performance with an orchestra, and it made me extremely fulfilled as a musician.
If you have some time this weekend, you might want to go and see Mean Girls. It came out in January and is at local theaters. It is a new interpretation of the original 2004 Mean Girls film, but this time it's a musical. The film stars Anne Gary Rice as the naive Katie Herring and Renee Rapp as the manipulative Regina George. Our Lisette Guillen has more.
May I have everyone's attention, please? We have a new student.
In Mean Girls, Katie Herring is experiencing high school for the first time after growing up in Africa, and she's a bit like a gazelle in a lion's den.
Get in, loser.
She quickly attracts the attention of Queen Bee Regina George, who invites her to join her group, the Plastics. But after Regina breaks the girl code and goes after Katie's crush, the claws come out, and revenge is the law of the jungle.
We're gonna make her pay.
And Gary Rice stars as Katie. Doing a musical was something new for the rising actress.
Every project I take, I try and I hope there's a new challenge with it. So with Mean Girls, the challenge was the musical element.
Renee Rapp played the role of Regina George in the Tony-nominated Broadway show and returns to it for the silver screen.
It's also a really fun character because like you have to make someone really funny, very sassy, intimidating, and calculated, but like appear careless.
SNL writer Tina Fey wrote the script for the original film in 2004 and adapted it again for the new movie.
Sometimes I feel like I'm losing my mind. I do feel like I know a lot of people care about it and care about these characters, but no one more than me.
We as women have to support each other.
I'm Lisette Guillen for iPulse.
And that's iPulse Live for February 16th, 2024. Have a great weekend. I'm Swanson Gibson.
And I'm Allison Wallace. Remember, our annual Lynn Fashion Show gets underway next week. This year, there will be a Thursday and Friday presentation. I'll be there.